about you, blue collar? Blue collar trash. Do you work in the trash you know, business, or is that just a fun little thing to add a little bit of spice to your name? Jake the Snake, what's up, friend? Glad you're here. Hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday. Call it thankful Thursday to be exact when it comes to I think of Thursdays. I think of it as an opportunity to be thankful for where we're at, because I believe that gratitude is the attitude that gets you to your next level. I want you to hear that today. And we're gonna enter this day with a little bit of fun here. So if you're jumping on in here, hey, Dominic Gaines, how's it going, friends? Welcome to live. Glad you're here. Jumping on in here. Happy, thankful Thursday to you. Like I said, I hope that's that mindset that you're entering this day full of opportunities and possibilities with. That mindset for my goals, that I can enter this day being thankful for my dreams, but most importantly, I can enter this day being thankful for the things I'm looking to achieve. Isn't that awesome? That gratitude is what gets you to your next level, Jermaine Dupree. How's it going, friends? Happy Thursday to you. But hey, if you're jumping on in here, I'd love to know, maybe where you're from, where you're at. Maybe some plans you got going on today. Anything exciting going on today? Because today I want to talk about clarity in the direction of your dreams. You're being here, friend. Brady Ricketts. Hey, Brady, do you know a guy? It's Chris. His last name is Ricketts. I feel like Ricketts is such a unique last name. I feel like y'all might know each other. In my head, it makes sense. So, if that really makes sense right now. But he lives in Austin. Austin, Texas. So, maybe you might have a brother you never met before. His name is Chris Ricketts. I think he's from, where is a small town that Chris is from? I think Chris is from somewhere outside of Austin. Some small town, some small area out there. But hey, I hope you're having an amazing day on this Thursday. And today, friends, I want to talk about some gratitude. I believe, I believe powerful thing that it gives us an opportunity to be thankful for where we're at. If you're looking to get to your next level, I believe that gratitude gets you there. Emmett, what's up, friend? Welcome to live, Emmett and Brady. Glad you guys are here. Hope you're having an amazing start to your day. Tap that screen. Let's get some likes in here. Can we get some likes up in here? Hey, Mimi Tree, how's it going, friend? Happy Thursday to you, friend. If you're jumping, amazing. Ginger Man, welcome live. Shot Spitter, welcome live. Glad you guys are here. Jumping on in here. Hope you're having an amazing start to your week. But most importantly, I hope you are realizing that you're amazing. If you haven't heard that so far, I hope you realize that you're amazing, that you're enough, and most importantly, that the world is better with you. And I'm just trying to play with this thing over here. I don't really know where I can put this stuff. I don't know what y'all guys are seeing, what you're not seeing, but hey, you're here. Let's have some fun. Am I moving the screen around? I don't even know what that does. I don't know what it does. Let's just do that. Let's do that. But what's up, Vinny? What's up, you guys? If you're coming in here, it's happy to be in here. Love to know, where you're at, maybe where you've been. 16 people have seen us so far. Nobody's in here. But yes, I want you to think about your goals. That's what I really want to talk about. I want to talk about your goals, your dreams, those things you're looking to achieve this year, this month, this day. Realizing that this is an opportunity to keep that needle moving forward. I want you to hear that today. Because maybe you found yourself this point in the year thinking that this is it for me, that this can't be the year that things change for me. But I want you to understand this another day. Winston, what's up, friend? Glad you're here. But yes, Lauder, welcome, Lauder. Glad you guys are tapping that screen if you're coming on in here. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, having an amazing day so far. I'd love to know you guys, love to know where you're from, where you're at, where you've been. Maybe what you got planned this week. What do you got planned? What's going on here? But yes. I don't know what's going on. But yes, we're going to talk about clarity today. Clarity in the direction of your dreams. But most clarity in the direction of your life. I want you to hear that today. Because maybe you found yourself at this point of the year and you found yourself at a stuck point. I call it, you maybe heard it called the struggle bus or I don't know what you call it. This point of the year, feeling stuck, feeling afraid, feeling unsure, but maybe feeling like Things can't get any better. But today, I want you to hear this and let this be your reminder that this year isn't over. But most importantly, that this day is the gift. And, unfortunately, somebody didn't get this day. So I want to talk about the power of this moment. Thank you so much for tapping that screen. Appreciate the like, friend. TikTok, send some notifications. Glad you're here. Max, what's up, friend? But yes, we're going to talk about clarity. And I had to look up the definition of clarity. When I tell you this definition, I want you to reflect on your goal. Oh, thank you so much for tapping that screen. 53 likes. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much for liking it up. I appreciate the dress. Thank you so much. But yes, clarity is the state of being, right? The state of with a clear understanding and free of confusion. And when it comes to your goals and your dreams this year so far, are your goals clear? Are your goals clearly understood? Are you free of confusion? Because I got to be honest, at the beginning of this year, I set some goals in my business, in the direction. But if you would have asked me what I really wanted, it wasn't clear. I want you to hear that today. Because maybe you find yourself there too. Find yourself wanting more out of life, wanting this year to be different from the last, wondering why you keep finding yourself on the hamster wheel, right? The hamster wheel where you take that action and you find yourself in the same place over and over and over again. And I want today to be the day that things change for you. Because change when you're here. I'm going to give you a framework today when it comes to clarity, and that's the word we're going to be using today. Grab my little eraser here. My eraser here. I gotta get my handy dandy eraser. We're gonna have a board. I always bring a board because when we're talking about clarity in the direction of our lives, we're gonna have to be clear, right? When it comes to having a clear, complete direction when it comes to our goals, we're gonna have clarity. Our framework. So we got clarity here. CLAR. I didn't give enough room for it. Got to get more room on my board for clarity. Welcome to live here. Come on in here. We're talking about having clear and intentional goals for ourselves today, but realizing that, hey, if we're looking to get to our level, it's time to be clear. Not leaving it to guesswork, but leaving it to doing the work, right? I think many times we're looking to get to our next level, but we're not clear on what we really want. And I'm not here to tell you that as somebody who has it all figured out. I'm here to tell you because I have been there for majority of this year, unfortunately. So we're going to talk about clarity today. Clarity when it comes. Hey, hello, Rip Naughty. What's up, friend? How's it going? Yeah, it's been a while. Hope you're having an amazing day so far, friend. I know it's been a while since I've jumped on. I figured Nate the Great. Welcome alive, Nate the Great. Glad you're here, friend. Hello, Rip Naughty. We're about clarity when it comes to looking, I think many of us are looking to have confidence in our life, but we're not clear. And I believe that clarity, if you're looking to, one of the benefits of clarity is it gives us confidence. See, many of us are looking to get to the next level of our lives, looking to make this the year where things change, but we don't feel confident. And you want to know why? It's because you don't have clarity in the direction of where you want. I mean, how confident would you be if you didn't have the map to get you to the destination? If you didn't know how you were going to get there, somebody's like, "Hey, you know what, Rip Naughty, I party on this date, the 12th. I don't have the directions to get there. Would you expect to get there? How confident would you be that you were going to get there? When it comes to your dreams, I think many of us are from our goal that thing, hoping to find confidence along the way. But I'm going to be here to tell you this: that confidence comes with clarity. And as we talked about, clarity is having no confusion about the results, no confusion about the direction, no confusion about the actions that are going to need to be taken today. And when it comes to your goal, you have clarity. Because if you're looking to have confidence in the direction of your dreams, it's time to find some clarity. I need you to hear that today, because that's the power that you have. Confidence comes with clarity. And maybe you found yourself here. Why don't I feel confident in those situations? Why don't I feel confident that my dreams are going to be a reality? Why don't I feel confident each time I take action and stretch myself outside of my comfort zone? It's because you're not clear. You're not clear on the direction of your life. You're not clear on the direction of your dreams. And you're just hoping to get there. Has anybody ever been on a road trip? What happens when you set the direction on a road trip, right? What's the first thing you do? You set the destination, right? And many times when you go on that road trip, when you set the destination, there's some place you want to be. And what's that next thing you do, right? When you know your goal, climate, what do? You look at the weather. You look at the weather and the direction of your life. You become clear on, hey, if I'm going to get here, what things am I going to need when I get there? So maybe going to the mountains, right? You're going to bring a jacket. Oh, thank you so much for tapping that screen. Appreciate the lights. Maybe you bring a jacket. Or you start to run up the things that I'm going to need when I get to my destination. See, many of us are looking to get to places and hoping to be ready. And you're hoping to have confidence. But when you have a clear direction for your life, clear direction on where you want to, clear direction of what you need, that's where the confidence comes in. Liam, thank you guys for being here. Hey, David, how's it going? Liam, welcome on live. Glad you're here. We're talking about clarity in the direction of our lives, clarity in the direction of our dreams, but most importantly, having clarity where we want to go. And if you found yourself at this point in the year wondering, say, why am I further along the journey? Why do I actually feel further away? Because you set the destination, but you didn't take the map. You hear that today. You set the destination of where you wanted to go, but you didn't bring the map. And what happens when we didn't bring the map? Where we're going to be. Oh, thank you so much for the road. Thank you for the love. Thank you for so much. I appreciate the heart. Thank you so much, friend. The skill, the love. I appreciate you, friend. I want you to hear that today. And today is the opportunity to step forward, realizing that today can be the day to change for me. Because I can step forward with clarity when it comes to your dream, when it comes to your goals. What if you chose today that I'm going to step forward with clarity? I'm not just going to leave my goals to chance, but I'm going to step forward with confidence, realizing that clarity, with confidence comes with clarity. When you are clear on what you want to achieve on your dreams, clear on the direction you're going towards in your life, that's where the confidence comes from. Isn't that powerful? And maybe you thought, I was going to be confident. Hey, it's been a while. Good to see you, friend. I'm going to be confident when I get there. I want you to, the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Successful people are confidently know that regardless of the setbacks and the challenges that come, I want you to hear this. So looking at people and wondering, how is that? How do they keep pushing through when times get tough? See, it's not just hoping. They're not tougher. They're just clear on the direction of their life. So when times get tough, when times get unsure, they are confident in the direction because they have set a clear direction. They're confident that they're going to get to where. Gabriel Jesus, hey, thank you, Rip. Good seeing you. Yes, I remember you. I remember you. Remember? Yes, I remember you, friend. And now we're going to go into the next thing. Hey, discipline over regret. Good to see you. Hey, what's up, friend? Love it. But yes, I want you to hear that today because that's the choice you get to make. Now we're going to get into L, clarity framework. Because I think many of us in super, hey, are you tarnished? I don't know. I don't know what that means. What does that tarnished mean? I don't know what that means. But I appreciate, hey, what's up? Eric, good seeing you, friend. But yes, I want you to think about that. You know, when it comes to clarity, many of us are looking to get to that next level. And I believe clarity is what gets you there. Because we are looking to get to that next level and we're not clear on what we really want. I want you to hear this today. That clarity is what gets you to. You find yourself at levels. Maybe you find yourself I love when you're stuck. You feel maybe you're stuck at that beginner stage, right? Stuck at that beginner stage, stuck at that where you're maybe unsure, maybe even stuck in comfort. And I believe that many of us are looking to maybe that comfort zone, push to that next level. Maybe it's a place where somebody told you you can't, you've been there forever. Why would you change? Hey, how are you talking? Oh, no, good friend, good seeing you. Been a while, Rip, good seeing you. But yes, I want you to hear that today. That your next level is on the other side of clarity. I want you to hear that today. Because what do we talk about? The definition of clarity is having no, what did we say? We said confusion. And maybe when it comes to your next level, you know if I need to go right. You didn't know if this opportunity was going to be the thing that got me here. But I'm talking about it's time to be clear. Zero confusion when it comes to your goals. Because I believe confusion not only steals our confidence, but confusion keeps us where we're at. So if you find yourself confused when it comes to what you're achieving, clarity is what pushes to that next level. But I think the most important thing when it comes to our clarity framework is this next thing right here. Yes, perfect. Time is good. And when it comes to clarity, clarity equals action. I want you to hear this today. Nothing changes until you decide to take action. But I think many of us are so worried about taking the right action, hoping, wishing, dreaming. I'm not saying I'm not guilty. I'm guilty of the same thing. But I want to say something even more important. When you're not clear, clarity in the direction of your life, you're like, Sam, I'm so busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. This is pushing me closer to goal. I'm doing this. I'm taking the action. When you look at your goals, you look at your dreams, you look at the direction you want your life to go in, are the actions you're taking going to lead you there? Yes, I watch UFC. It's awesome. Real. I watch it. Today. Are the actions you're taking, the decisions you're making, going to lead you in the direction you want your life to be? Because most importantly, I need you to understand that is because the longest time, friends, I gotta be honest, I'm an entrepreneur. So what happens when you're an entrepreneur? The first thing you hear is don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? So I find myself many times taking actions in multiple directions, but not being clear. And I realized that, action is great, right? As entrepreneurs, you're an action taker, you're a decision maker. But when you don't have a writing up and being an anchor. And what happens when you're on a boat and you drop that anchor down? DDP or Cosmet? Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, I don't know, man. That's gonna be a good one. I'm excited, Raj. The DDP is hard to deny, but Cosmet is just a monster. So I'm excited to see that one. But what happens when you're on a boat and you drop the anchor down, right? The anchor is there to keep you in place. And now if you think about this, you're on a boat, you have the anchor dropped, but you forget your anchor's down. And I want you to think about your anchor is when you move without clarity, that anchor down when you're in a boat. And you turn that boat on, you're wondering, why is my boat continually going in a circle and I can't get anywhere? Because you're on this boat without clarity. Clear and intentional action, is like dropping your boat anchor down and turning the motor on. You're going around the same circle, wondering why you're not getting any closer to your goal because you're not having a clear direction. So that without clarity, there is no direction. And without direction, there is no progress. So you find yourself exhausted, tired, unmotivated, not inspired. And I believe the biggest problem of burnout is not having a clear direction. I want you to hear this today. I believe that the biggest issue with burnout is not having a clear direction. So you're doing all this work, thinking, wondering why the results was you're what you vote with the anchor down, hoping, wishing, dreaming, that same loop. But when you become clear, an anchor comes up, and you know to go towards my dream. But most importantly, I believe that clarity gives us our R today. I think it's the next most important thing when it comes to your goals. See, many of us are looking to find respect in our lives, but we're not clear on what we really want. We're not clear on what's going to get us there. But most importantly, we're not clear. I need you to hear. Oh, dang. I just realized this isn't bad. It's still backwards on here. I'm trying to figure out how me and backwards. Here on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Let's see what I can do here. I'm trying to fix this, friends. I didn't realize it kind of might be backwards for you guys. Dang it, I gotta figure that out there. But yes, friends, I want you to hear that. Respect. Many of us are respect our lives, looking to respect our goals, but when you're not clear on the direction, I want you to ask yourself this very question. If somebody told you that they wanted to be a millionaire, but they weren't clear on how they were going to get there, would you believe they were going to get there? If somebody told you that I have this mad taking people's lives, wanting to do, I want you to look at your goal. I want you to look at your goal. You know why you haven't told that goal to your friends, your colleagues, your people that might judge you? You want to know why? Because you're not clear. You don't have your direction for your life. You're not clear on what you really want. So what happens? What happens when you're not clear? Want to know what happens when you're not clear? And you don't respect yourself. What's up, Henry? How's it going, friend? Good, friend. Good seeing you, Henry. And that's what happens. When we aren't clear on our goals, we don't have clarity, you're not respected. No one takes you seriously. But most importantly, you don't respect yourself. And maybe you're wondering, Sam, why can't I show up when times get tough? Why do I find myself shying away when opportunities come? Because you don't respect your goal enough. You find it hard to do those hard things that you know are going to move that needle forward. It's because you're not clear why this action is helping me, so you're not going to respect that goal. And many times, when it comes to your goals and dreams, the reason you're not close to achieving your goal is you. I need you to hear that today. The only person holding you back from level is you. And when you take that power back, hey, thank you, Andrew, for the follow. I appreciate you, friend. When you take that power back in your life, when you realize that, hey, I'm the only person holding me back, and I can step into that power with that confidence, with that strength, with that grace, realize that the only thing you need, and remember, friend, good seeing you. That is the power you have to take back. But if you're looking to find some respect and it comes to your goals, you're going to need some clarity. And I believe when it comes to our clarity framework, it's coming here. Many of us are seeking improvement in our lives. We're not clear the direction of our lives. See, you're looking for improvement. I need you to hear this today. You see, if you're looking to improve your dreams, improve in your life, it has. For a long time here, friends, I got to be honest with you. I was like, you know what? I wanted this portion of my business to be successful. And what happened, not clear, is you tend to work on the same thing. So what happened, I kept getting all these certifications, looking to improve in this area, but not realizing that, hey, I need to reconnect right now. Couldn't connect, trying to reconnect now. Live disconnect. Am I on still? I'm on. It said I was disconnected. Okay. I don't know if I'm live, but hey, I'm still here, I think. I don't know. I hope I'm here. I hope I'm still here. But yes, I wasn't clear. I was wanting improvement, but I wasn't clear in the direction. So I really made me think about this. How long would you be willing to go in the wrong direction and expect to get to another thing? I want you to hear that today. It could be that. How long would you be willing to go in the wrong direction and expect to get to where you want to be? That's really what it comes down to. I'm going to be honest with myself. I didn't know where I wanted to be. I wanted to improve. But it's hard to improve when you don't know clear on that direction that's going to get you. Because it's like that. Hey, if I know I have to have the equipment to play the game. Many of us are looking to be successful in areas of our life, but we don't have the equipment to be successful there. And that's what happens. When you're not clear, you can't improve. When you're not clear in the direction of your life, it's really hard to improve. But most importantly, clarity gives us trust. Many of you are trying to find trust in your lives, but you're not clear. And it's hard to trust someone who's not clear. I want you to think about that. Someone who's not clear on if they can help you or not, right? I mean, if somebody said, hey, point blank and simple. Think about this scenario. You got a flat tire. You call a friend. And he said, I've never changed a tire before, but I can help you. Would you trust him to help you? That's a simple question, right? If you call a friend, they've never changed a tire before, they don't know anything about tire size, they've never had any experience, but this is the person that says, I'm going to show up. Would you trust that they're going to be able to help you? You probably wouldn't, right? But if you ask somebody that said, hey, Barbara, I've changed 10 tires in my life. I know you changed tires. How would your perspective be when you reach out to that person for help? Hey, I have been. Well, yes, you have. I mean, how confident would you be? How would you trust that person to be able to do the job? And I think many of us are looking for trust in areas that we've never been before because we're not clear in the direction that's going to get us there. So we haven't equipped ourselves with the tools to complete the job. But most importantly, I want you to hear this today. Clarity. The why in clarity gives you the opportunity to say yes. Yes. Why stands for yes when it comes to clarity. Many of us are looking to find that yes in our lives. It's time to start saying yes to your goals, yes to your dreams. And the best way to do that is with clarity. Stepping forward into the day with confidence. So if you're looking to have more confidence, if you're looking to get that next level, if you're looking for improvement, trust. Mr. Nukes, what seeing you? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I'm glad you're here. But yes, so make this that day. Choose clarity when it comes to your life. Choose clarity when it comes to your dreams. But choose clarity knowing that my goals are on the other side. So if I'm looking to make this the year where things change for me, if I'm looking to step into this day with more clarity, with more confidence, with more strength, with more. I got Mr. Nukes in the building. My friend Mr. Nukes, if you're coming on in here, tapping that screen, appreciate you. I want you to know that you're powerful. I want you to know that you're enough. But most importantly, I want you to know that the world is better with you in it. Woo! Appreciate you guys being here. I hope y'all had an amazing time. Thank y'all for being out. Hope you had an amazing day, friends. Hopefully you found some clarity there and power in your life. I want you to reflect on you're on your life so far. On your life. on your day. I want you to reflect on you here. When it comes to your goals, your dreams, are you clear? Let's see. Can I find myself on here? That would be awesome. Everybody does make me feel like. Uh, mm. But yes, friends, I appreciate y'all being here, tapping that screen. Anybody in there? Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, sweet. Anybody else make me feel like? What's up, you guys? All right. All right, friends. I'm super thankful for you guys. Hope you all had an amazing start to your week. I hope you're entering this day knowing you're enough, knowing that